2004, when season 1 of Winx Club premiered all over the world, it was very successful. So of course the green light was lit for season 2. Iggy went straight to work with his team at Rainbow, designing a whole new fairy and different characters. Season 2 would take place around a whole new Winx fairy named Gladys and her pixie friend Gladys. Gladys would source her power from something called the Gladstone. Yeah, I have no idea what that's about, but Mattel trademarked it. Gladys's magic Winx transformation sure is a lot shorter than her final version. She wears a cropped halter top. She also wears a mini skirt or shorts. I don't know, but I love the sparkly green design. At least we know that Layla was always supposed to look like this. I mean, we can't say the same for the other girls. So like I said, Mattel trademarked that her power was the Gladstone. So I'm wondering if the Gladstone is this pink gem on her outfit, like on her top. I don't know, I'm very curious to know more about this. But I honestly don't hate her concept art. I really like it. I like the look of her here. She looks really good. But I love Layla and I like the final version. She fits in more with the Winx girls. From concept art that we have, I am assuming the plot for season 2 would be very similar to the final released version. The scripts for season 2 were finished and Rainbow was ready to introduce Gladys, the new member of Winx Club, to the whole world. Mattel had just manufactured and created the Winx Club dolls for season 2. They even trademarked the name Gladys, fairy of the Gladstone, and Pixie Gladys. But there was a problem. Iggy and Rainbow Spa decided to change the new character's name from Gladys to Layla. Mattel and many other toy companies producing Winx Club dolls and toys went straight to work using the name Layla on all dolls boxes. Mattel would also trademark the name Layla of Winx Club in 2005. Television companies began promotional art around the world using the name Layla, so fans would know that season 2 was on the way, coming with a new Winx fairy. 4Kids Entertainment and Rai Television finished their dubs for English audiences, and of course they both used the name Layla. Most dubs outside of Italy were finished and ready to hit the TV screens, but production was not finished in Italy. Iggy was not satisfied with the name Layla. He wanted to change this character's name again, but this time to Aisha. But it was too late for this because English dubs 4Kids and Rai finished production, and Mattel's factory in China already had Layla and the Winx Club dolls ready to ship to stores around the world.
Now the newest member, Layla!
Iggy could not make up his mind with this new character. Was it Gladys? Was it Layla? Or is it Aisha? Straffi came to conclusion, since production was not finished in Italy, this character would be officially called Aisha in Italy. And for many years, everyone outside of Italy would simply know her as Layla. Season 2 of Winx Club was very successful, so of course there was a season 3. But 4Kids Entertainment lost the rights to produce season 4. Iggy did not like some of the changes that 4Kids was making in their English dub. Straffi was also annoyed that 4Kids was using the name Layla. Rai Television still dubbed their version of Winx Club season 4 and the Lost Kingdom and Believix movies. Iggy was very adamant about changing Layla's name to Aisha finally, but this would not make sense to the English audiences that grew up with her as Layla. So the name Layla remained in Rai Television's English dub of Winx Club. Witty Toys produced the dolls for season 4 and the Winx movies. Again, the name Layla will be licensed and used for dolls, despite Iggy being annoyed by this name. The Winx had not aired in the US for many years until 2012, when Rainbow made a deal with Nickelodeon to bring back the 6 fashionable Winx Club fairies. Except promotional art and toys and dolls did not use the magic Winx transformation. They started with Believix, even though the Nick series began at season 1 all over again, so this made no sense. Nickelodeon used the name Aisha instead of Layla, which had many English audiences confused by the name change. Nickelodeon failed miserably. Winx Club lost views and ratings. Nickelodeon's dub was nothing like 4Kids, that's for sure. But you know what they say, be careful what you wish for, because Iggy got his wish, and everyone finally knew his season 2 character as Aisha instead of Layla. English Winx Club audiences would never ever hear the name Layla ever again. From this point on, her name will always be Aisha, and this is the official character's name now. And now, today we have a special guest on my YouTube channel. Here's Sophia Savage. Hello, my scene girls. Oops, we're not on my channel today. We're on Miss Flora B's channel today. So I would like to say thank you so much for having me on your channel today, Flora. I'm just so excited to be here. Hello, Winx girls. My name is Sophia Savage, and I normally only talk about my scene, I do have a whole entire podcast dedicated to my scene, and you know what I mean, girls. So go check it out on my channel. Please give me a like, comment, and subscribe. Now, I'm going to be getting into my topics for today. Growing up, I remember watching the Winx Club every single Saturday morning.
Now for my absolute fave show. Yup, you guessed it, the Winx Club.
It's kind of like child me had an inner alarm clock because I know damn well that my parents were not waking me up on the weekends. And I would watch the Winx Club on 4Kids TV every weekend in the morning. Yeah, but my favorite Winx fairy was always Flora. I loved that she had tan skin and brown hair, and she was like I want to say racially ambiguous looking, but she is Latina like me, of the group, and she was just my favorite, and she was wearing pink. She was just so beautiful. And then I saw Layla.
We're going to meet a new fairy. She's a princess from the realm of tides, and she's totally beautiful and has amazing powers.
And yes, I said Layla. In season 2, Layla is the new fairy introduced, and she's got the longest hair. She wears green, and she just looks so damn good. Like, she blew all the other Winx out of the water. I don't care. Like, to me, I think Layla is the better looking than all of them. And she doesn't need a man. She doesn't need nothing, girl, because she knows that, and deep down, Miss Layla knows that she is that bitch, and she is always gonna be that girl. She's kind of like Madison of my scene. You know, Madison is that girl, but, you know, sometimes she's called Wesley. And Layla, she is also sometimes called Aisha. And I know people get really angry when people call her Layla, but I want to say I grew up calling her Layla, and so I will always call her Layla because when I think of Winx Club, I think of her as Layla. That's like how I remember her. So instead of saying her name's not Layla, her name's only Aisha, why don't you think about it and say, well, her name is both. Her name is Aisha sometimes, and her name is Layla, depending on who wants to call her what. In my personal opinion, I think the name Layla does fit better than Aisha. Like, let me just say this, for example. Bloom, Stella, Techna, Musa, Flora, and Layla. Bloom, Stella, Techna, Musa, Flora, and Aisha. Which one do you think sounds better and fits better? Because I don't think Aisha really fits in. There's nothing wrong with the name Aisha. I just don't think it really fits with the Winx Club names or the character that well. In the prototype script and series of season 2 of the Winx Club, originally the plot was supposed to be centered around a fairy as the main character named Gladis, and her power was supposed to be from the Gladstone. She also had a sleepy baby pixie named Gladys. You know, the plot was going to be very different. Lord Darkheart was not trying to steal the pixies instead, or the codex. He was trying to steal the stone that holds the power from Gladys. And it's kind of like the plot in season 1, if you guys remember, where the witches stole Stella's ring, or AKA her scepter, and she was totally powerless without it.
Just like a big fat sit. She's gonna be splattered all over the wall. Time's running out, so what's it gonna be, Blue? Bring it on. We did it, girls. The scepter is ours.
But I think it would have been quite interesting to see. We all know that those other pixies were added for merchandise purposes to create dolls because, you know, Rainbow knew that all of us bitches were gonna love them, that we were gonna want those pixies. And I won't even lie, like, I would kill for a Gyochi Preziosi pixie doll right about now. But that's pretty much all I wanted to say and talk about today. Thank you so much, Flora, for having me. I will always love the Winx Club. They will always hold a special place in my heart. And comment below, who is your favorite pixie from the Winx Club? My favorite is Piff. Anyways, thank you, girls. Bye. Have a great day. And now back to Miss Flora.
Thank you so much, Sophia Savage. It was great having you on my channel. Don't forget to subscribe to her channel, you guys. Link is down below. But in my heart and in many viewers watching, we will always see her as Layla, and that will be the only name that I ever will accept for this character and the only name that I will ever know. Girl, she's always gonna be Layla to me. But if you made it to the end of the video, this is the reason why her name was Layla in America and lots of English-speaking regions. I wanted to make this video and touch on this topic because I hear a lot of people blaming 4Kids and, you know, like English dubs dubs for this. I've heard so many YouTubers praise like the Rye English dub, and apparently like they act like her name isn't Layla in that one too. But like, I just want you guys to know that these companies cannot just change the name of this character. They don't own the character, like they don't own the Winx Club brand and franchise. They can't just change someone's name for no reason. They have to get approval of that. And they were able to use the name Layla because that was her second name. Her name was Gladis, then changed to Layla, and then finally changed to Aisha. I mean, like, Igniostrophy could not make up his mind with her, and he didn't know like what he was gonna name her. And I think it was because season 2, you know, was kind of rushed, and like the whole entire plot and everything, like the whole entire season's like really great. I loved season 2, one of my favorite seasons, but it was rushed to get finished and put out because of the success of season 1. And I think that has a lot to do with him changing the character's name constantly, you know, because they didn't have time to actually really like sit down and go into depth and create the season. It was a very rushed project because they needed to put the next season of Winx Club out. Thanks for watching my video, you guys, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know, do you prefer Layla, Aisha, or Gladys? I also do have to say, out of all the Magic Winx girls outfits, Layla's outfit is my most favorite. I think she has the most beautiful outfit. I love the green color. It's super iconic. I've had so many of the Winx Club Mattel dolls, and I got to experience having Layla multiple times in New in the Box. The doll is just one of the most beautiful dolls that I've ever seen. Like, she's so gorgeous. And I actually like that they used the icy face mold, like head mold. I think it fits her perfectly in a way. She looks gorgeous. Like, I love the Layla doll so much. If you guys want me to do like a Winx Club doll review on all my Winx Club Mattel dolls, let me know down below in the comments. I'll try my best because, you know, in the past I've said I hate doll reviews. I don't have the mental capacity. You know me, playing up that dumb blonde stereotype. Loves it. But yeah, I'll post a review if you guys want that. I can do it for you guys. Just let me know what you want me to do next. Thank you so much for watching.